today's class is a very short class. I simply want to show you how to make an adjustable back strap. Okay, I want my strap to be like 3/4 of an inch. Why? Because the angle I'm using, this space is like 3/4 of an inch. So what do you need? You need the material you want to use for your strap. You need two of this, I think it's called hanger. This is what you use to hang it to whatever you have added to the bag, that you hook it to the bag. So this is what you use, and then you need a slider. All right, so you can use any material for your handle. You can use a fabric. This is velvet and it's quite strong, so I have not added any interfacing. But if you are using fabric, you can add a soft interfacing. Then make sure you fold it very well. Okay, it's usually very strong, but other people also add webbing in between the fabric to make it even stronger. But I've made a lot of strap with fabric, with jeans and all that, and really you don't need any extra material to make it strong, because by the time you fold it the way I'm going to fold this is already strong enough. So you decide the length you want your strap to be. Here I have let me see what I have here. I have like 45. Okay, and then the width is 3 inches. Here is 3 inches, and the width will depend on how wide you want your final strap to be and how you're going to fold it. Like I said, I want this to be like 3/4 of an inch. So what I've done is to fold it on both sides. If I want it to be 1 inch, I would have folded 1 inch here, 1 inch here, so that what am I saying? Okay, I mean half inch here, then fold it into two, then I have 1 inch. But because I want it to be like 3/4 of an inch, I'm folding like 3/4 inch inwards on both sides. So to make it easy for me, I've ironed it, then I fold it again into in the center, so that the width I have here is now 3/4 of an inch. So like I said, if you want 1 inch and you cut 3 inches of fabric, that means you fold ½ inch on both sides. By the time you are done folding, the width here will be 2 inches. Then when you fold again, you have your 1 inch. So after folding this way, now I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch on both sides. The first stitch is to hold this piece down. The second stitch is just the design. Okay, so let's quickly stitch, then we'll continue from there. I'm done stitching, and remember that okay, if you don't have a sewing machine and you still want to make your strap, you can actually glue it together. Just apply gum in the center and then glue it. It will still work. So, but the thing is, when you stitch like this, there's a uniqueness it has to the strap, as in there's a beauty it has to it. Okay, so let's move on. So the next thing is to take your slider, slide, pass it inside from one side here. There's this divider in the middle. Pass it over the divider and out this way. So you go to the sewing machine. You don't want to make this too long, so that you don't just waste the length of the strap. You go to the sewing machine and pin this, or if you don't have a sewing machine, to hold it down, just use there's this pin that has is a 2-piece pin, a shoemaker pin. Just use it to hold it. Then this is the wrong side. Turn this to the wrong side and then pass it over this like this, and then let it come on top of this one. Okay, before you pass it, you have to insert one of your hanger. So you insert the hanger this way, then you pass it over like this, and then outside. Okay, so basically you already have your strap. This can be dragged to increase the length of the The thing I had it shook me. Okay. Ordinarily, I should have just stitched this first before I continue, so that I don't waste time. So the next thing is to just add it to the other side, and then stitch it or pin it with your shoemaker pin if you don't have a sewing machine. And you have your strap. Okay. I have to make sure that I pin this to the wrong side. There's a wrong and right side to do this. It's as simple as that. Your back strap is ready. You can make it short, you can make it long, you can adjust it. So that's it for today's class. See you in my next